Good afternoon or good evening, and welcome to the preview for Caulfield on Sunday. Not a bad card. There's a couple of races that may have a little bit of interest. Just quickly going through the card, race one, Mary's Dream was a big run first up. Wouldn't need to improve much to beat these, and probably going to be too short for me anyway. But looks the one in race one, number three. Race two, not much of a race. Oriental Ruby's probably going to start favourite. Goes good at this track. One start at the distance for a win. Green Roller, Kayana Blue, probably my highlight. That's probably the race. There doesn't appear to be a lot of depth there. Again, not betting race for me. Race three, interesting race. Smarty Mac was poorly ridden last start. I'm just going to forget it went around. Going to give it one more chance. Excuse me. The interesting runner is Sir John Hawkwood. Now, this is trialled really well and first up in the 2,000 metre race, but that's what its form's all over Europe is in that distance range. Wouldn't need to be much good to beat these. Most of these can't walk. So I think it's going to be pretty hard to beat in a race like this. If it runs up to its trial, it'll give them something to think about. Hunger looks the best of the rest. Race with not a lot of depth, and again, probably a race I wouldn't poke my nose in too much. Although, if they better price Smarty Mac, I'm probably quite happy to follow up. I'd want double figures at this stage. I think I had a look a short time ago. It was around 12, 14 to 1. That's getting close to a price that I'd probably accept. 9 on top from 8-2, chances to 12 and 1. Race 4, Desert Wizard. This is probably a bit easier than last time, so it's got a chance here. Bash Straight should have won last start, no risk. If it had got a run behind in the race that Fiorente won, it would have won easy. It's going to be short, I would think, in this probably 6 to 4. These two are going to be short. So it's probably a non-betting race again for me, purely and simply because they look the two obvious ones and they're the two favourites. So I just pass the race. Go to race 5. Rose Patton's getting close to a win now. I think this looks like the right sort of race for it. Twilighting's another one that's going reasonably well and got a good chance. And Benedin. Not sure about Angelic Lass. The wide gate, bit of a problem. So 2 on top from 5, 8 and 7. Race 6, not a bad race this one. It is written, it's getting close to winning now. Caulfield form, bit of a concern. Now, depending on the track conditions, if they get a little bit more rain and the track deteriorates down to slow, then the top weight's really a good thing. Second effort, but it needs the slow track. If they go dead 5, I'll be keeping a very close look on the times they run in the earlier races, and if I think that the track's playing a little bit slower than that, I'll be jumping on this one for sure. Other than that, probably Office Bearer, 3 turns and Improver. Race 7, 3-year-olds, don't really like the race. Probably the winner's going to come out of 2, 9, 4, 8, 1, 3, but it's not a race that I would ever bet in. And the last, which is the best race on the day, I've jumped on Speediness. Its first up win was terrific. It wouldn't need to improve much more to go take the next step and beat these. They bet a big price. I was happy to jump in at 20 plus. That'll do me. I backed Perron as well. This was a big run first up. The ride was a bit of a black. But anyway, we hope that they ride it a little bit better tomorrow. And of the rest, Verlax was a nice run first up. And I'm probably prepared to forgive Fontolina that one run. If it can get to the front here, it might give them something to catch. Gone for 9 on top from 19 and 10 as the main 3 goes in the last race. I think there's a bit of value in that race. It's going to be a wide betting race. Again, the track conditions will come into play. but I'm pretty happy to be on those three horses all at a price. I hope you followed up on Shawnee Rose. We had 2 digs at this over the last couple of weeks. Last Thursday we butted up at Newcastle in the Tibbies. Had no luck and got beaten. Naturally, it's arrived today at 40 or 50 to 1. So nearly caught a lovely double with Centennial Park, which I went for last week, and something come along the rails and knocked it over late. But anyway, we can't have everything, so it was a reasonable day all the same. For those on Tuesday at Sha Tin, guys, there's a jackpot in the TT. Unfortunately, it looks like we're going to be ruled out. Had a quick look at the fields. There's 2 unraced in the first leg of the TT. That automatically rules us out of playing anything there. So I'll have a look and scout through all the other races and see if there's something there that may present a bit of value in another format of betting. Good luck on the weekend. Hope you've all had some joy and continue to collect. Thanks for tuning in, guys.